Why do grown men wear football shirts to dinners, formal events, and other occasions where you'd expect more formal attire? Is it about comfort, team pride, or just lack of style? For a number of guys, it literally is the nicest and most expensive outfit they have. Lack of style due to lack of giving a shit about style. I have never once seen a man or woman for that matter wear a football shirt to a formal event. Of course, it is possible the OP's idea of a formal event is very different from mine. Three things can be true at the same time. Met my husband when he was that guy. Took me 3 months to convince him that Arsenal shirts aren't business casual. Now he owns proper clothes, but still tries to sneak a jersey under his blazer sometimes. It's like they think formal clothes will make them lose their fan status or something. I worked in a high-end store, and there was this one guy that would regularly come in just to tell us how dumb it was to spend money on clothes, and how he got married in a camouflage jacket from Walmart, and his underwear was 20 years old. I told him every time I just work here and am not forcing him to, but a suit, and am not impressed with his brags. Think you're missing what most people consider formal. I have never been to an event that is a formal shirt and tie event and has somebody wearing a jersey. Not saying it has never happened to anybody, but don't think to the point where you need a post trying to make it sound like it's a regular occurrence for most people. I was out to dinner the other night in a nice restaurant. My friend arrived in a football jersey. He had just come from a football match. Seemed reasonable. Some people pick their clothes to please others while others choose to only please themselves. It's usually about team pride and comfort, though it can sometimes reflect a disregard for dress norms or personal style. A lot of men are completely unaware of what formal attire is. A few decades ago, even your blue-collar workers that had dirty jobs would still dress up in their Sunday best to go to church or dates, etc. That mentality gradually shifted, and clothing in the US, especially for men, has hit an all-time low. Combine ignorance with general lack of interest and you have me walking around looking like bums because I'm not vain while they're so are dressed to the nines. Pay attention to how you look, fellas. Other people do, and y'all make a much better impression on everyone if you put even a modicum of effort into looking nice. I assume you mean football jerseys? Those are the most expensive shirts they own. It sounds crazy, but that's the logic. Dating a guy who did this. Keyword, dated. If you can't put in the effort to dress appropriately for a nice dinner at my parents' house, you probably won't put effort into other important things either. Got to support the team. I don't know. Depends on the situation. Both my husband and I came in Lions shirts to Thanksgiving dinner, as we all watched the game together. My MIL is a huge sports fan. They are just Americans. They just don't give a F how they look, so you could say lack of style. But it's not like some people who want to look good, but can't dress properly. The typical dad, who has a kid and wife, just has different priorities than their looks. Because we would rather be comfortable. I would never wear it to a wedding, but the restaurant is fine. Ask them? Surely an adult like you is brave enough to ask this to another adult, right? Comfort mainly, and it's a little ounce of fun rooting for a team. Not really good for formal occasions though.